My husband got laid off from his job, so I decided to go back to hair braiding. I started braiding and bringing in some really good money. And then one day I found out that braiding hair without a license was illegal. It was actually like a Class 2 felony. And I was informed that I would need to take 2,100 credit hours in cosmetology school, which cost about $20,000.
A lot of people liked our food. We thought, well, let's get a food truck. We'll go down and tailgate and sell our food that way. When we took our food truck or tried to take our food truck into Lincoln, they said, no, you need to get your food truck inspected and you need to get a vendor's permit. So we go through all that, we get everything together. And then they said, oh, but all your employees have to have food handlers permits. I said, all right, so we get all that done. Well, then you drive in there and say, oh yeah, by the way, you can't park in the streets. So it's like, okay, now what?
Nebraska actually has many burdensome occupational licensing regulations on the books that prevent people from doing business, starting business, that allow them to create jobs. According to the state of Nebraska, the difference between Brandy being a felon and actually a legitimate small business owner is a law on the books. And through Brandy telling her story and through the work of the Platte Institute, this cumbersome law was overturned by the legislature.
When I went before the Health and Human Services Committee, I told them what hair braiding was and how safe it was, and that they should really consider this bill. With this barrier being removed, some of the ideas that I have for my small business is to open up a freestanding salon to where I'm able to bring in other braiders and create jobs that way.
With Luke's situation, there's still more work to be done.
So we ended up selling the truck on the same website that we bought it from. A guy out of Missouri found it. They have better regulations down there, and as far as I know, he's doing fantastic with it. So why can't a city the size of Lincoln just start learning, hey, we got to change to keep up with the times?
People may ask why we care about hair braiding and food trucks at the Platte Institute. It doesn't matter if you're a large corporation or a small entrepreneur. We're trying to advance policies that foster an environment for growth, eliminating the barriers to opportunity. We want to make sure that Nebraska is a state where you can work, live, and play, and raise your family.